Hey, what's up, people? Let's have a little bit of a conversation. Let's have a little bit of a snack about football before I do head out. And the question I've been mumbling over and I've been thinking about it is, should Orlando Pirates consider or bring back Rulani Mokwena back to the football club as the head coach? Hmm. Obviously, Roland Mokwena is back within the country. He was on Soccer Africa, and the videos were doing the numbers. People were recording it even from the TV, sharing it on social media. It was a really big thing in terms of him coming back after his time in Morocco with Wydad. And one thing I like about Thomas Mlambo is that he asked him straight up. He said, "Hey, would you consider coming back to Orlando Pirates?" And to his credit, he answered it straight up as well. And he said, yes, he would consider it. It's a big football club. He's got respect for the people at the football club. He's got respect for the chairman as well. And I'm like, interesting. If I go back in time, right? If I go back in time and the last team to sort of challenge Mamelodi Sundowns for the title was Kaizer Chiefs, the COVID year, right? I mean, it was Orlando Pirates now pushing them to May, but like the last one before that, till the last game, was Kaizer Chiefs. Before that was actually Orlando Pirates, and they did it for 2 seasons in a row. And if you remember well, it was that Rulani and Micho combination, and the football they were playing at that time was sensational. Memela, Gabadino Mango, I think it was really sensational in terms of the football that they were playing and them pushing Mamelodi Sundowns all the way to the end. And obviously, when you look at that, Micho had to go. Then he did the co-coaching thing with Fadlu Davis. That didn't necessarily work. And then there was someone else that came into the picture. He was sulking on the bench. Then he moved to Mamelodi Sundowns. Then eventually he was co-coaching with Bangwa. Then he took over as a head coach. And obviously, he went all the way to Wydad. But when you look at some of the circumstances now and considering what's happening now, when Rulani was the head coach of Mamelodi Sundowns, that football was frightening, guys. It was frightening. It frightened teams consistently. It almost went invincible, that kind of football. One game is what ruined it in terms of it almost going invincible. And also the fact that, the fact that he was able to build a side that was winning also the AFL. The one thing you knock about Rulani and as well as the football that he was playing at Mamelodi Sundowns is the fact that it didn't win enough. It had to win more. It had to win more domestic cups. That's no doubt. It had to win a lot more. If you're not going to necessarily win the big one, which is the CAF Champions League, you got to be able to win the domestic cups. And them obviously losing in the finals against Orlando Pirates was a bit of a stinger. He goes to Morocco. It's a different country. It's a different environment. The language barrier, which he also referenced as well, was quite a bit of a challenge. He took the club from 6th, and they had a transfer ban. Players left, and they had to bring in new players, and he brought the club up to 3rd. And of course, they've got their own expectations with regards to at Wydad, and they got their own expectations, and obviously he had to part ways and do what he's got to do and stuff. But now he's back, and also another big thing that he mentioned was that he will be coaching next season. That's for sure. So could the conversations be going on at Orlando Pirates? And I must tell you, just watching him in that conversation, and obviously he knows how to talk. He's very eloquent. He knows how to express his words and everything. But he seemed mature, man. He seemed grown. He seemed like he can lead men to big things. That's what he can. And a big advantage that Rulani has is that he understands the landscape of South African football. He understands how things roll about here. And him having to go to Orlando Pirates and that expectations, he would know what the expectations are for him to do at Orlando Pirates. So it's not like he wouldn't know, well, he has to learn this and learn that and learn this. And he knows most of the players too as well. He does his homework. He hardly sleeps. And I just thought, man, I mean, should Orlando Pirates consider bringing back Rulani Mokwena? I think they should. I really think they should. I think they should, man. I think they should. I think he should be part of the considerations. The thing about Orlando Pirates, which I will give them credit for, is that Jose Rivero card that they pulled up. When they pulled up that Jose card, nobody had any idea who this man was. Had no idea where he came from. Had no idea So the fact that they will be doing considerations in terms of who should be head coach, and I trust them to make the right decision in terms of whoever they bring in. They're already releasing players in terms of Marco's gone, Munyai is gone as well. They're already doing business. So I'm also thinking the conversation could possibly be happening. The question is it happening with Rulani Mokwena? Is it happening with them? And also, the big thing that Rulani Mokwena has as well is he knows Mamelodi Sundowns. He knows Mamelodi Sundowns. So he would be able to sit at a table and be like, how do we topple Mamelodi Sundowns with their finances, with their resources, with their squad? How would they be able to do it? And he would know it because he's been in that environment. He's been with those players. And that's the plus advantage. But for me, the big thing that I took from his conversation on Soccer Africa was the fact that he looks grown, man. He looks grown. He even spoke about the weight that he gained. I'm just like, okay, he looks grown. He looks happy. He looks like he can lead. He could go to a difficult environment in Morocco and do what he did, and do what he did. So him coming back to Orlando Pirates, does it make sense? I think it does. I think it does. Without a shadow of a doubt, I think it does. And do not underestimate the fact that this man understands South African football. So him mentioning that he's going to be back next season, it's going to be very interesting. He says there's a number of offers that are on the table that he's considering, but I'm thinking, man, Orlando Pirates, Rulani Mokwena, it looks like it's inevitable. It looks like it was meant to be. It looks like two lovers that must just try again. Must just try again and see how it goes. Would I love to see him back there? Without a shadow of doubt. Would I love to see Rulani back in South Africa? Without a shadow of a doubt too. But let me know what you guys think. I'm going to read your comments without a shadow of a doubt. Keep well, keep strong, and enjoy your Saturday. And don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate all of you guys.